What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's focus, we're looking at the Rugby Championship, and latest coming from the news from SANZAAR is that they are looking at shifting this tournament to be hosted in Australia. The idea is to get a quick tournament going so that we can at least have the Rugby Championship take place. Obviously, with Super Rugby being currently on hold and not likely to be continued this year due to the length of the tournament, the high priority now is obviously the Rugby Championship, and SANZAAR are going to do everything in their power in order to create this tournament and to make it happen. The goal is to obviously get international rugby flowing through our veins, because obviously with Six Nations being on postponement until further notice, they want to get a tournament. Now, with everything going around with this pandemic currently, we've obviously seen situations of lockdowns, etc., increasing in countries. South Africa been extended by another 2 weeks, and there's also talk by the end of April we could go even more. So we can't quite bring the tournament here or have our matches here. If it's going around everywhere. Currently, Australia is looking like the likely bet in order to host this tournament. I mean, they've hosted the World Cup before. They have the facilities, and not only that, Perth, being the number of less infections within the country, also suits the time zone for South African fans, for example, other than the other Australian cities which have different hours. So it looks pretty hopeful and good at this stage. We still will have to wait and see how they unfold this tournament and how it's going to be looked. But I think it's a great movement forward in order to get a tournament going so we can have some international rugby playing. We'll have to wait and see how it all plans out, but the current nations all are in discussions in order to see how they're going to approach this tournament and let it be played. Obviously, with New Zealand being just up the corner, I don't see them having an option. Argentina will desperately be wanting to play also. So I don't think it's going to be a problem at all, and rather keep it in one venue rather than traveling and increasing the risk. I think also if the pandemic does slow down and we're allowed to have certain crowd members in, or a full crowd, Australia will be a big bet, because they need to obviously start denting that debt that they currently owe. So I think it would be a good option to help save and restore Rugby Australia, and I think that's also probably one of the goals going forward in order to invest into the tournament. Over there we can see something happen and see money being brought into Rugby Australia, which is very much needed at this point of time. I'm all for it. I think it should be done. There's obviously going to be people who want to see the championship in their own country, and that is understandably right, but unfortunately we don't have much of an option, and I just want to see sport. To be honest with you, yes, I would like tourism and investments coming in to South Africa by teams touring us, etc. But for me, for the sake of the sport, I want to see international rugby. I want the players to be paid. I want them to have the opportunity to continue their careers and their jobs. And if this is the only option, by all means, go for it. And we will see what happens. Obviously, they're waiting for the K from to see how the communities will react, etc. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. July tests are pretty much probably not going to happen. So the next focus will definitely be the Rugby Championship, as it is later on in the year. So until then, we don't really know what the hell's going to happen. But SANZAAR are hopeful that a Rugby Championship tournament can go ahead. And there are currently discussions going for a quickfire tournament over 6 weeks in one country, which at this stage looks like it's going to be Australia. I think it's a great move. I want to see it happen. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. The talks are Australia are the strongest candidate to host the tournament due to the stringency of the pandemic measures in other countries. So by all means, go for it. Comment down below what your thoughts. Should they wait and hold it out and just do the tournament as normal late in the year, or should they continue with the current idea of doing a quickfire tournament over 6 weeks in one country? I am all for it. I reckon they should go ahead. Comment down below. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and if you want to be a member of the channel, click the join button down below, and I will see you guys real soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers. Bye.